Sophie, thank you. Welcome to Look North, the main news from around Yorkshire today. Police searching for the missing York student Megan Roberts find a body in the River Ouse. And the pioneering plan by West Yorkshire. Good afternoon. Police searching for the missing York student Megan Roberts have found a body in the River Ouse. Officers were called by a member of the public walking in the Acaster-Malbis area yesterday. Megan, who was 20, disappeared in January after a night out with friends in the city centre. Olivia Richwald reports. In other news, West Yorkshire Police have been cleared of any wrongdoing following the death of a man in the Kirkeaton area of Huddersfield 3 years ago. Alistair Bell was shot by officers. Now is Nick Smart from West Yorkshire Police Federation, which represents the rank and file. Are you for this idea?
We have some reservations about this. Currently, we have an accelerated.
Is there not, though, an element, as the government is saying, the Commissioner saying, that you bring in fresh ideas, a new perspective?
We already bring fresh ideas in with some civilian recruitment already.
There's a lot of it managing a team, of getting people to follow you, not necessarily the nuts and bolts of it.
Yes, you're right there, but you still need that credibility. Our concern is that they will make in command decisions which may... To
give us your views on West Yorkshire Police's idea, you can post a comment on our Facebook page at BBC Look North Yorkshire, or you can send us an email. Our address is look.north@bbc.co.uk, or you can tweet us at BBC Look North, where you can follow us as well. A grieving mother from York has set up a group for bereaved parents after a 6-year-old son died from a brain tumour. Teresa Etheridge-Clark says it's been hard to cope without her son Blaze, but she's found comfort online from other parents who've lost their children. David Trax reports. Well, on to sport now, and we have lots of goals to get through from this weekend's matches. Rotherham scored a sensational 6 in their match against Notts County, but we start the roundup with a high-scoring and rather one-sided Yorkshire derby. Ian Bucknell reports. 2-3-R. Even a cold-hearted soul like yourself has to melt a little bit, doesn't it?
Well, it looks lovely, and we've got pictures of croci or crocuses in Harrogate as well. Spring is definitely here.
I have had word, apparently, from Bradford City. They don't want you to go again. After a rare visit.
That was a good birthday present, watching Bradford lose to the bottom club on Saturday.
You're not going again, all right?
No, well, I've been 5 times this season.
Are we going to escape without having any significant snowfall?
That's a very good question.
Thank you very much. That's my job. And you're not going to answer. That's it. We're back with Look North at 6:30 tonight. For now, bye-bye.
There's no real answer to that.
I was going to say I get to follow the cute lambs. It's not fair, really. It's not a good one. Well, let's start with that Super League. And the Bradford Bulls ended a terrible week off the field with a welcome second win of the season yesterday. The victory came after they were docked 6 points for going into administration, and yet another player left on Friday. Nick Scruton, the second Bulls player to join Wakefield. Here's Shamir Masri. Moving on to football, and there are lots of goals to get through from the weekend's matches. Rotherham scored a sensational 6 in their game against Notts County, but we start the roundup with a high-scoring and one-sided Yorkshire derby in the Championship. Here's Ian Bucknell. Well, we're joined now by Guy Mowbray, who's back with a new series of late kick-off this evening. Looking at that, we've got a fair bit to look forward to, haven't we, for the end of the season?
We've got Michael Coulson, the Cruyff of the...
Were they?
All right, yeah, we've forgotten about those dark 8 years.
Are you going to be able to be neutral?
No, not one bit of it. I have to be neutral every working day of my life, except this time. No, I'm not going to be at all. But we won't be mentioning York City too much tonight, because we're going very...
Away from Leeds United and their trials and tribulations off the field, I mean, we've got a fair few who should be involved in promotions and going up, shouldn't we? Fingers crossed, not too many in relegation.
It would be nice to get a promotion from every division that we're covering. I mean, in League...
To get a Premier League this side of the Pennines. I know Hull have got them, obviously, this side of Yorkshire.
Well, fingers crossed, and there's a long way to go yet. We'll be with them all the way through to the end of the season. And we start tonight. Our first programme tonight is at 11:20.
Get the plug in, and then everybody should stay up and watch the Super League show. Harry, you're chomping at the bit to chip in. I can feel it.
Well, only we were talking about York City, weren't we, Jack?
Here we go.
Yeah, but I mean, they've got a chance of getting the playoffs.
Oh, you know what? Let's not get carried away.
To do the commentary if they got to Wembley.
That wouldn't stop me.
Well, we look forward to that one. Good luck with the series, and we'll be following you with the Super League show.
Thanks, Tanya.